This royal throne of kings, this sceptered island, this earth of majesty, this seat of Mars, this other Eden, demi-paradise, this fortress built on Hey! It's time for the Lakeville Government Channel's Kids in Government program. Kids and Government, yeah! Oh. On today's show, join Super Pizza Man as he discovers a slice of Lakeville while asking the age-old question, what is Public Works? Safety First finds Officer Don Nuts of the Lakeville Puppet Security, informing us on the dangers of thin ice on area lakes. On Ask Mr. E, the world's greatest puppet detective investigates what a council work session is. And don't forget to watch for our Puppet Blooper segment, Lake Force Team 16 news update, and Kids Quick Tips throughout the show. And I'm Roger Mildewstain, your announcer. And now, here's the host of Kids in Government, RR the Raccoon.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Lakeville Kids in Government. I'm RR the Raccoon, your congenial host, here in our program where we take a humorous and educational look at how government works. Hey, we're coming to you from the Heritage Library here near downtown Lakeville, and we're so excited about our show today. But before we get into this month's segment, we have to discover this month's secret word, and this month's secret word is books. So you guys know what to do. Every time you hear the word books, you need to scream. Hey, look at over there, all those cool books. That's right, you got it. So listen for books. Up first here on Kids in Government, everyone, is a segment with Pizza Man called Puppets on the Street. Take it away, Pizza Man! Hello there, everyone. It is I, Super Pizza Man, the master of mozzarella, the chief of cheesy Earl of anchovies, and the keeper of the crust, here for our great, exciting segment called Puppet on the Street, where today we are going to ask people if they know what Public Works is. So let's get right to the interviews. Up, and away!
Public Works? Isn't that new exercise salon in downtown Lakeville? Public Works? Oh, yes, I like it on Pumpernickel for lunch every day.
Public Works, it's like, when you go, when you see things like, when you see things like, would you get that out of my face? Ha! Public Works! They use that a lot in the Army, don't they? Ha! Ha! Yeah.
Hey, never mind about Public Works. Do you know I just won the Puppet Bowl? I'm going to PW Land. Oh, PW Land. That's great. Do you get it, PW Land? Oh, PW Land. Oh, it's so good. Whoa! I think it has something to do with public and works. Yes.
Well, now that we've got the puppet on the street's opinion of what Public Works is, let's go straight to the source and talk with new Public Works Director, Chris Petrie. Here we go! Whoa! Hey, it is Pizza Man, and I am now joined by the new Public Works Director, Chris Petrie. How are you, Chris?
Good, Pizza Man. Yourself?
I'm doing very good. Now, our question of the day is, why are we now Public Works, and what is the difference between Public Works and Operation and Maintenance?
Well, previously, Pizza Man, when we were operations and maintenance, It's exactly that. We were responsible for many different things in the city related to operations and maintenance. Streets, utilities, our city fleet, our city facilities. Now with Public Works, we've been able to incorporate the engineering division as well. So now we're able to do all these functions under one department and be much more efficient.
Oh, I like that. So it's going to, in the long run, save our citizens cash, isn't it? Yes.
That's our goal, definitely, Pizza Man.
Very good. Well, Chris, thank you so much for putting us straight on the difference between public works and operation and maintenance. I was wondering, do you guys have a pizza oven in here? I could make a pizza quick.
I think we might have one in the back.
Oh, fantastic. We'll see you next time, everybody. Let's head on in. I'd like anchovies. Do you like anchovies?
Well, I'm not a big fan.
How about pepperonis?
Everyone, this is a Scratch the Fire Dog for this month's Kids Quick Tip. Hey, injuries caused by microwave ovens involve more emergency room visits than any other cooking device. Hey, be safe by following these safety tips. Heat food in containers only intended for microwave use. Open food slowly. Hot steam escaping from the container can cause painful burns. Never use aluminum foil or metal objects in a microwave oven. If a fire should start inside of the microwave oven, leave the door closed. Disconnect the power cord if safe to do so, and call 911. Hey, Scratch the Fire Dog for the Kids Quick Tips! Yeah.
Oh, hey everyone, RR the Raccoon, back here at the Heritage Library, where I'm about to pick out the novel that I'm going to read for the next couple weeks, and oh, I just need to stretch up here and reach the books. Oh, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I think I got knocked over by books. I'm glad there isn't any more up there. Well, I pass out here on the floor. Here's Ask Mr. Ree.
From the Lakeville Government Channel 16 studios in downtown Lakeville, this is Ask Mr. Ree with, what's his name again? Oh yeah, cue music, with Mr. Ree.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Ask Mr. Ree. I'm Mr. Ree, the world's greatest puppet detective, and as in every episode of Ask Mr. Ree, this segment is written, produced, directed, starred, and word processed by me, Mr. Ree. Well, folks, we got a great segment this month. In fact, it's one that's full of exercise. That's right, we're going to be talking about the President's Council on Physical Fitness. And to start things off, we're going to do the classic chicken fat. Roll tape there, producer. Yeah, here we go. Sit-ups.
Every morning, 10 times, not just now and then.
All right, sit up again. Here we go. Oh, ran into the camera. What's that? We're not doing a segment on the President's Council for Physical Fitness? Well, then what are we doing today? We're gonna find out what a council work session is. Oh, brother, once again, I'm not even close. Let's get to today's letter. And today's letter comes from Commodore Handgel. And Commodore Handgel writes, Dear Mr. Ree, what is a council work session, and why do we have them? Well, Commander Handgel, it just so happens that I, Mr. Ree, the world's greatest puppet detective, will take on this case and answer your questions. So from now on, this case will be known as case number 365698. Mr. Ree is on the case. Yeah. I decided to give my good friend, Steve Milkey, a call. Steve is the city administrator for the city of Lakeville. I explained to him the parameters of my case. Steve said he had some time in his schedule to talk to me, and when I asked him if I could talk to him ASAP, he said,
That'd be great. I'd love to talk to you about council work sessions.
I met Steve at City Hall. We exchanged a few pleasantries, and then I got right to my questions. Steve, what is a council work session?
Well, Mr. Ree, a council work session is just what it sounds like. It's a council meeting, except they're going in to do some work. The council meets, and all they want to do is have a discussion. They don't make any decisions at a council work session.
I see. Now, what is the biggest difference between a council meeting and a work session? Do people dress differently? Do they behave differently? I mean, what's the big thing? Is it a little more informal than a council meeting?
Well, it is more informal. The council comes together around a table, just a conference table, and they just talk about bigger issues, things that they need time to dialogue on and they need to have some more information on.
As the sun set on Lakeville City Hall, I, Mr. Ree, the world's greatest puppet detective, now knew everything there was to know about what a council work session was, is, and shall be. This is Mr. Ree for Ask Mr. Ree. I now consider this case of what a council work session is closed. No! We'll see you next time, everybody.
From southwest central Dakota County, in other words, Lakeville, this is a Lake Force Team 16 award-winning non-action 360-degree news update with Ted Pickle. Hello everyone, Ted Pickle reporting. And now the news presented in the wonder of 360 degrees. The city of Lakeville has launched e-utility billing, an online tool which allows you to search all your utility account information, pay your utility bill online, or sign up for the automatic payment plan. With e-utility billing, you can view your account information, including billing history and utility rates. You can also use online utility services to report a problem or cancel service. You can find this information and more at www.lakevillemn.gov. The Lakeville City Council meets for work sessions at 6 p.m. on the fourth Monday of each month, with some exceptions. Check the calendar for exact meeting dates. Beginning in January 2012, the meetings will be held at the water treatment facility, which is located at 18400 Ipava Avenue. And finally, we here at Channel 16 want to thank our loyal viewers and want to remind them to watch our other programs that are available to view on Channel 16 and online. Don't forget to watch our City Council and Planning Commission meetings, the Police Department's LPD Journal, the Fire Department show On Call, City Council Wrap-Up, which is a show that highlights the City Council meeting presentations without the discussion, and City Limits, our public information program. This has been a Lake Forest Team 16 award-winning 360-degree non-action news update. I'm Ted Pickle.
He'd say that anyway, but that's not the point. He was in the campground when the wire went up. He saw something that point. True, said Calvin. Oh, everyone, RR the Raccoon here, suffering from minor head trauma from books falling from shelves. Anyway, I found my book. It's called The Aluminum Hatch, and it's so cool. So while I continue reading this book, here's a segment with Officer Don Nuts. I'm gonna get my nose back in the book here. Oh! Right on my snoot. Oh, here's Officer Nuts. Oh, I hurt my nose, so I got to limp off. Oh, 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 oh.
What you are about to see is bizarre, unsettling, and riveting.
It's me, Officer Don Nuts with the Lakeville Puppet Security. And hey, it's winter time here in Minnesota and in Lakeville. And as I've been out on my patrols recently, I've been a little concerned about the ice conditions on area lakes. So I've lined up a few area experts to tell me the do's and don'ts of being on area lakes during the winter weather season. So let's head on out. Here we go. Oh, by the way, before I go out, I want to assure all you parents out there that I do have boots and gloves that I normally wear, but I forgot them today. I'm so sorry. Not being a very good role model. Here we go! Promise I'll wear the hat next time. Goodbye. Here we go! Well, I'm here at the Lake Marion boat launch, and the environmental resource person, Ann Messerschmidt, said she was going to meet me here, but I don't see her around here anywhere. But, oh, wait a minute. There she is over there. Hey, Ann, what you doing down there?
Oh, hey, Don.
Hey, what you doing?
I'm just kind of checking out the ice, seeing how thick it might be.
Why don't you come up here and we'll talk about this lake freezing stuff. Yeah.
All right.
Well, I am now officially joined by Ann Messerschmidt, who is the Environmental Resources
Specialist.
That's right, with the city of Lakeville. I can't remember because I'm a nut. So, Ann, what's going on out here at the lake? I know we're filming this in January, and it's been kind of warm, so the lake isn't as thick as it usually is. What's going on here with this lake and ice, huh?
Well, it's pretty crazy out there this year. I mean, we usually have over 12 feet, 12, 18 inches out there of ice, but this year we just saw them drilling some holes, and it looks like it's about 5 inches of ice out there. Way thin for this time of year.
Well, my next question for you, Ann, is this. Now, even sometimes in January, when it's like 30 or 40 below, we can still have areas where that water is open, right? And why is that?
Well, it's bizarre. Sometimes, you know, there's a number of reasons. Groundwater is very hard to understand, but we generally think that's what's happening, where groundwater will just keep coming into an area either fast enough or high enough that it's able to keep the warmer water on top and keep those holes open.
Huh. Well, where does groundwater come from?
Well, Don, do you think maybe it might be from the ground?
I never thought that. Wow, that's real cool. Fantastic, Ann. Well, thanks for your time here. I gotta go talk to somebody about the rules and regulations about being on the ice. We'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
Well, I'm supposed to meet Tom Vonhoff here, the chief of police in Lakeville, but I don't see him anywhere. No. Oh, there he is.
Hey, Don. How you doing?
Hey, over here, Tom. Good to see you. How you doing?
Pretty good, Don. How you doing today?
Oh, good. Well, I'm so glad you could help me with this. I really want to know what are some of the safety things you need to know about going on area lakes this winter.
Well, I tell you, Don, you know, this has been a record warm winter for us. We haven't had a winter this warm ever before in history.
Yeah, it's driving me nuts.
I'm sure it is. But it's really one of those things that usually the lakes are frozen over in January, and we're staying out here in January. And you can see I'm not wearing any gloves or a hat because it's 50 degrees today, and the ice just has not frozen very well this year. And you know, you can never assume ever that the ice is safe on a lake, even when it's been very cold, when you're in a cold snap. A couple other things that you want to remember, Don, is you know, you never want to go out on the ice at all unless you have an adult with you.
Oh, that's a good one.
Right, so you always have to have an adult with you. And you know, like I say, this year is just not a good year to be on the ice at all because the ice has not frozen very well this year. And even though it may be safe in one area or look safe in an area, you can walk 10 feet and there could be hardly any ice there at all. And you really can't see it when you're out there.
Well, I want to thank my good friends Ann and Tom for giving me a heads up on how to stay safe on area lakes this winter weather season. And as far as this nut goes, I'm staying off the lakes and staying safe. So until next time, this is Officer Don Nuts with the Lakeville Puppet Security saying, stay safe, everybody. I'm gonna go down the slide. Whoa!
Hey everyone, RR the Raccoon here, and suffering from nose and head trauma, but I'll be okay. It's just lightly injured, but I'm still okay to continue my hosting duties. So here is time for our blooper segment, and here's my co-host for that, Justin Bieber. Well, thanks, Justin. When here's this month's bloopers. Do you like bloopers? Yes, I do. They're very fun. Well, then, let's take a look at this month's bloopers. Yeah, you got a bandage on your nose.
So, this case will now from hence be called case number 365698. Oh. And now we're traveling through space. All these warm temperatures, but the ice is still forming on the area ice. The ice is forming on the area ice. Take 1, 2. Hey everyone, Grammy Lumpet here for this month's Kids Quick Tip. Hey, one way to stay healthy while cooped up inside is to make sure your family washes their hands. It's especially important to wash after sharing toys, coughing, and blowing a runny nose to help prevent the spread of viruses. Yeah. Hey everyone, drink up! Ha! Sounds like advice for hot weather, not cold weather, right? Well, the truth is, it's good advice for both kinds of weather. When you're outside in the cold and breathing hard, you lose a lot of your body's water through your breath. And the best way to get that water back is to drink up! So wash those hands and drink plenty of water all year long.
Well, folks, we've reached the end of another Kids in Government show, and don't worry about RR. My nose is feeling so much better, and still a little sensitive to the touch. But hey, if you have any questions and comments on any of the information you've seen today, you can give us a call at our studio line, and that number is 952-985-4418. And you can watch this show and all the programs here on Channel 16 online at the city's website at www.lakevillemn.gov. And finally, we want to thank our friends here at the Heritage Library for letting us come out and raise havoc here in the library and have a lot of fun around all these books. Oh, hey, there's a secret word again. So remember, folks, get out and check out your local area library. This is RR the Raccoon, and we'll see you next time here on Kids in Government!
McGruff the Crime Dog here to remind motorists to stay safe at the gas pumps. Static electricity-caused fires are extremely rare, but can happen. The primary way to avoid static electricity problem is to stay outside while refueling. The average fill takes less than 2 minutes. Staying outside reduces the risks of static electricity that could discharge at the nozzle and cause a fire. If you must re-enter your vehicle during refueling, be sure to discharge static electricity by touching a metal part of the vehicle, such as the door. Fight static buildup at the pump by staying out of your vehicle.